is one of the absolute best when it comes to execution, when it comes to sales strategies, tactics, closing. He has been published as the best goddamn sales trainer on the planet. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Zig Ziglar!
Wow. Mic on? Can you guys hear me? I'm going to be talking about the disruptive selling system, how we help a lot of people buy more houses at deeper margins. Now, this is part of something I do a whole day and a half over, so I'm going to give you the best that I can in this period of time. I talk a lot about coaching and the value of coaching, but I'm not talking about value of coaching because I want you guys to buy more coaching. I talk about coaching because I genuinely believe in coaching. I've gone through Insane Productivity, Entrepreneur Roller Coaster, High Performance Forum, Craig Proctor, Strategic Coach. If you guys have read the book, Who Not How, I went through his coaching program back in 2019. Gary Harper with Sharper Solutions. SEAL team leaders, we're getting trained right now. My whole organization is getting trained by Navy SEALs. It's incredible training. And a collective genius. I get to learn from some of the best and brightest on a regular basis. So, getting into our ideal selling system. I refer to this as the end of delays, smoke screens, lies, and games. And just real quick, full disclosure, nothing I say up here as far as sales is my idea. I've had people compare me to this person, that person, and so on. The fact of the matter is I steal from everybody, right? It's stealing and plagiarism if you steal from one person, but it's research if you take it from everybody. So I just want to share that with everybody real quick before I start. For sure, I would beat this guy in a one-on-one. Like, for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
This is the first time I am ever walking away from $2.5 million.
Yeah.
And it feels damn good.
You're writing your own checks.
Yes.
Right? You choose. What's up, man? Damn, look at this. You look good. You look good. Hey, hello.
Have you met him, Giovanni?
No, that's not Giovanni.
Giovanni's Uncle Steve.
So you don't travel much? Yeah. Can't get you down here for the show.
I'm a homebody.
Cannot get you down here for the show.
Not until someone begins to truly apply themselves.
All right.
You can't climb the ladder without letting it go.
So, who here has watched Eurotrip? Handful of people, right? Definitely dating myself, right? Because this is right after college. So there's a scene here where Scotty is graduating high school. Beautiful day. He's there with his parents, his grandparents. His dad's got that really old camcorder, right? And Fiona walks up to him and says, hey, we need to break up. And he's like, why? What happened? And here's what she says. She says, I'm tired of all the lying, the cheating, and sneaking around behind each other's backs. He looks at her, I'm not doing those things, and she says, I know, right? I bring this up because there's a game that's being played, and if you refuse to play the game, you will be like Scotty, okay? Don't be Scotty. When you talk to a homeowner today, what does that process look like at the moment? Generally, they lie to you, steal from you, mislead you, and then hide from you. Now that might sound a little bit aggressive, but for those of you guys that have been doing this for a while, you might kind of agree with me here, right? So let me make my case. Who here has had a homeowner who was on the foreclosure list that said, I'm in no hurry, I don't need to sell? A few of you guys? Okay. How many of you guys ever been to a house that was move-in ready or remodeled? Failed to mention that the remodel happened in 1980 when they moved in, right? Small detail. And then the last thing they're going to do is mislead you. I like your offer, I like what you're saying, you seem really nice. By the way, when I start hearing these things today, I just know that they're lying to me and something bad's about to happen. Okay, I need to think it over, think about it, sleep on it, pray on it. Anyone get that? Some variation of that. Let me talk to my wife, my husband, my partner, my son, my daughter, my rich uncle. Or I need to run this by my attorney, my accountant, my realtor. Anyone get that one? Every once in a while, right? They're gonna tell you whatever it is they need to tell you for you to leave them alone. And then we go for the close. And a lot of us close either too hard or too soft. 100 different ways to close. There's the sit and stare, the alternative close. Right now it's May 13th. Would you like to have this done at the end of May or beginning or in the middle of next month? What would it take? What would it take for you to sign today? How much would you need for you to sign today? And it sounds innocent enough. But the reality is, we kind of sound like a used car sales guy, right? What's it gonna take to get you in this car today? So, if we qualify them and they just lie to us, we talk at them and they steal freely, and we go for the clothes they mislead and hide from us, how is that process working out for us today? Probably not very good. What would Billy May say? There has to be a better way.
You're getting them to say, yeah, I'm concerned about where the market's going, I'm concerned about these interest rates.
Yeah.
And the idea here is that now's a good time to sell because, there's some, on the horizon, your house might be worth less.
Yeah.
But you're letting them come to that conclusion.
Right.
By asking the question.
You've got kids. What happens when we tell them things?
They don't listen.
Never. It's the same exact thing.
So it's important.
It's important.
Yeah,
to
do their part.
do it ethically, do it morally, right? Treat people right, like treat them as if they were your family. Love how you do it. You're just a machine. It's incredible. So our sales process, we close in the first 5 to 15 minutes. But the close is not pushing for a yes. It's being very clear it's gonna be a yes or a no, and you're not allowed to think about it in the first 5 to 15 minutes. And again, I'll share with you guys how we do that. So we've got to set the proper expectations in the very first 5 to 15 minutes, like I said earlier, right? And we'll tell them what their agenda is. Additionally, we want to have a very clear outcome at the end of what a yes and a no means, right? We're gonna tell them they can say no, but also a yes means we're putting everything in writing today. So how do we say this, right? First thing, thank you for inviting me into your home or world, if you guys are doing this virtually, right? Reminding them that there's a guest-host relationship. They asked us to come into the house. We're about to set some hard rules here. So we want to soften it a little bit first. And second, who's the professional here? How many houses are we trying to buy a month? 5, 10, 15? How many houses are they trying to sell a month? Not even one. So we're the professionals. So we're here subconsciously letting them know, here's how this is gonna go. At the end, naturally, one of two things will happen. Either we buy your house or we don't. Either way is okay. Second time they've heard, we might not buy their house. If the offer we make to you doesn't work for you, would you feel comfortable telling me no? Leon Johnson is a good friend of mine. And the way he presented it to me was, I'm not trying to buy your house with my money. This is not what's happening here, right? You're trying to buy my money with your house. Why should I buy your house when I could buy his house, her house, and so on? And if I hear anything besides a yes or a no, I'm just gonna take that as a no. Is that fair? Right? That's yes, no, you're not allowed to think about it. What business is everyone here in? Lead gen, content, sales, yeah. We are all in a sales and marketing business, okay? If we're not getting sales and marketing working, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble financially. So you guys know how to market, there's a lot of content out there, and that's all I've got.
Give it up for the man, the myth, the legend, founder of the real estate disruptors, Steve Trang!
Shout out to Steve Trang.